very well on Amazon, and it's called Johnny the Walrus. It tells a story of a child called Johnny who identifies as a walrus. Again, it sold very well on Amazon. Amazon employees are enraged by this. They're mad that their internal algorithms didn't block the sale of the book and censor it. Watch.
Johnny the Walrus is a bit of a problematic book. Not a bit. It is not a bit of a problem. It's one hell of a problem.
It's bad faith. It's basically abuse of Amazon systems, and they're intentionally, when I say they, I mean like Matt Walsh and his publishing company and other people like him are taking advantage of Amazon and how the Amazon algorithms work to promote their particular brand of hate and harm on the community.
The final thing we're going to show is a 30-second clip
Brace yourself.
of Matt Walsh, and I want you to brace yourselves.
Okay, so just to primer on how this works, anyone who uses the term, these are academic terms by the way, problematic, hate, right, is probably an enemy of free expression, a proponent of censorship, and therefore an opponent of civilization. And those people Matt Walsh is up against. He is the host of the Matt Walsh Show, and of course an Amazon bestseller. He joins us tonight. This book is deemed problematic by Amazon, I noticed. It's in bad faith. That's the other phrase. What do you make of this?
I'm an abuser of Amazon's system, apparently, as well. When I listen to them, they're describing my book, Johnny the Walrus, as traumatic, hateful, triggering. At one point in the clips, which I really enjoyed watching, one of the guys breaks down in tears, and I'm thinking to myself, first of all, I'm just a humble children's author in a cardigan, and frankly, I think their behavior towards me is marginalizing me and invalidating my lived experience as a children's author, but also, the book is it's about true self-acceptance, okay? It's about a boy who identifies as a walrus, and his mother goes along with it, but then they both learn at the end that you should accept yourself for who you truly are, who you biologically are. And the thing is, a message of self-acceptance, when I was a kid, that was the most common message in books that we read. It's just that now on the left, what they foist on kids is this false self-acceptance of actually rejecting who you really are in favor of a delusion, and so that's what they're upset about.
But it's a little weird. If you run the world's biggest book company, you probably wouldn't want to hire book burners. I mean, how did Bezos end up with employees like this?
Well, because this is what the left is all about. We see the same thing with Elon Musk. That's why I thought it was really interesting when they accused me of gaming the system and manipulating the system. All I did was just write a book and put it on Amazon. But the fact that they accused me of gaming the system only proves that the system is set up to make sure that people like me fail. The conservatives fail, and that's what they're upset about Elon Musk about, is that he's going to go in. Like, no, the system isn't designed for people like him. It's designed to keep us out. And every once in a while you get these mask-off moments where they just basically come out and admit it. And I think it's pretty interesting. And also somewhat hilarious as well.
But Amazon is also, as noted, the biggest bookseller in the world. So it's the repository of the West's collective knowledge and history. So if you have censors running it, shouldn't you be really worried that they might disappear this information?
I would be worried about that. I would also point out just what they choose to censor and what they choose not to. I mean, one of the other best-selling children's books on Amazon right now is a book by the American Academy of Pediatrics, and it's a book that's one of the top-selling children's books, and it promotes chemical castration and sterilization for kids ages 9 through 12. That's the kind of book that they're okay with, not my book, Johnny the Walrus, which is just a tale of a boy who identifies as a walrus. No, they want your 9-year-old to read a book that encourages him to sterilize and castrate himself.
Yeah, sterilize your children, because it's not a pagan death cult or anything. Don't worry. Just relax, Matt Walsh. Great to see you tonight. Congrats on the book, which is great.
Thank you.
So speaking